Alright, welcome back everybody. Now, we're going to be talking about D.Rose today since he decided that he was going to take time away from the team. Not because of anything serious or anything like that, but because, he pretty much have to evaluate himself, mentally. And I kind of don't blame him because it would get really, annoying being hurt all the time. Who want to be hurt all the time? So anyway, he's taking time away from the team because he's pretty much just trying to figure out if he want to continue to play or if he just want to go ahead and retire. So there's pros and cons to everything. You know, he retires early. Probably earlier than he ever expected or imagined. But if he doesn't, he will continue to get hurt, miss more games, and possibly could get a really serious injury where he's forced to retire. Who wants to be forced to do anything? Honestly, who wants to be forced? Nobody. Especially if you got a job you love, you know how it is. Everybody has things that they love to do. Who wants to be forced out of it? You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. So he has to evaluate himself and try to figure out basically if I was in his shoes, I would continue playing, give it 100%, but try to minimize the things that I was doing, if that makes sense. Like, for example, if you're pretty much always getting hurt doing crossovers, I would probably stop doing crossovers or try to not do it as much. Getting hurt, always hurting your knee or something, dunking. I wouldn't dunk. I'll just do layups. I'm just gonna lay up. If I have an actual good dunk, I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying that I'm gonna do it. I mean, you just can't stop it. If it's right there, you gotta do it. But yeah. So he's man, that's a hard decision you're gonna have to make, man. But if I was Derrick Rose, I would honestly take my time and think about it, depending on how long he got, how long they're going to do it. They seem to be a pretty good organization. I mean, they're letting him take time away from the team instead of just saying, oh, okay, well, you want to take time away from the team? Here, how about this? You're a free agent now. That would be weird. But that's how some teams are. But, yeah, he's going to have to evaluate his career and decide what he wants to do. It's really tough, man. It's really tough. I honestly don't even know what to say because I know what I would do. I told y'all what I would do. That's just I still give it 100%, but at the same time, I would stop doing some things that was getting me hurt. But I know you can't prevent every injury. That's impossible to prevent an injury. But at some point, there's some things that you can do to stop it from happening. Like, I mean, he seemed like a pretty healthy dude, but who knows? I mean, maybe he should, I don't know, change your diet. Anything that you can do to your body, like the little bit of changes you make in your daily life, like your diets or whatever, sometimes it has a positive effect, sometimes it has a negative effect. I mean, maybe he could be taking medication that causes, I don't know, injuries. Just saying, just it's not an excuse. I'm just throwing it out. Because this time he has hey, what? I'm knocking stuff over. No, but this time he has what I think is an ankle injury. Yeah, ankle injury. But he also is like 14 points a game, and I think I know Derrick Rose scores more higher than that. It's D.Rose, man. I mean, but anyway, that's it for now, man. I'll see y'all in another video somewhere, sometime.